gentleman here, some of you may have seen him on YouTube, that he showed up to testify at the Capitol during the big hearing on a gun bill that wasn't a gun bill. Anybody remember that? How do you testify on a gun bill that's not a gun bill? He's a Newtown father. He loves his children. He wants to protect and keep his children safe. Please help me welcome Bill Stevens.
Thank you. I'm Bill Stevens. I'm from Newtown, and I support the Second Amendment. When I testified in Hartford, I told some of the people who were listening, and some of them who weren't, the politicians, that they would take my right to protect Victoria from my cold dead hands. So today, I thought I'd bring my Victoria. In case you're wondering about the resemblance, she's not adopted. Her mom was imported. A legal immigrant from Japan. Anyway, you hear a lot from the gun grabbers that it's all for the children. So I thought, well, why not hear from the children? Now, my Victoria was in 5th grade that day. I'm not a Sandy Hook father. She was not in Sandy Hook school. But she was on lockdown that day in her school in Reed Intermediate. And I'd just like to ask her, now you were on lockdown, and of course, in that situation, they hide you in the closet or the teachers just lock the door. So if a gunman came to your school and you went in lockdown, would you feel safer at school in lockdown? Or if a gunman came to your home and your dad was home, which place would you feel safer?
Obviously with my dad.
Yeah, she's very safe here with all these people. All these fringe Connecticut residents with us. So why would you feel safer at home with your dad and not at school in lockdown with the doors locked?
The teachers don't know how to protect us, really.
The teachers don't know how to protect her. Well, that's very interesting. Okay, I'd like to just ask the crowd, is there anyone else here from Newtown? Could you raise your hand? Anyone else here? There's a couple of folks. Could you come on up here for a minute? And anyone from Newtown, if you'd like to come up here. With me, please. There are a lot more people like us in Newtown, but they have things to do today, and unfortunately they couldn't make it. A lot of my friends, they had other things scheduled. And I'd just like to say that there are a lot of law-abiding gun owners in Newtown who are sick and very darn tired of politicians using the tragedy in our town to promote a political agenda. My state representative, Mitch Polinsky, he voted for the gun control legislation. Senator McKinney, who was up here with his Newtown Action Alliance gun grabbers and got heckled by them, he voted for this legislation. And Governor Dan Malloy, as I said in my testimony, if you want to take my guns away, why don't you come to my house and come and take it? Senator Chris Murphy, I've met you before. You're a putz. I don't care if you're a U.S. Senator, you don't scare me, and you do not speak for Newtown. You might have noticed my hat here. I was in the Army a long time ago, and I actually served in Vietnam with Dick Blumenthal. Even though I'm 48, somehow I served in Vietnam with Dick Blumenthal. Dick Blumenthal, you're a liar. You're not a combat veteran. I don't care what you did in Connecticut or your position in the U.S. Senate. You do not speak for Newtown, so knock it off. And shotgun Joe Biden, stop exploiting the tragedy in my town for your agenda. President Obama, I see a sign over there, a good sign. President Obama, get your agenda off of my rights. Earlier, Scott mentioned that he'd like to get some people to run for public office. Maybe get them kicking and screaming, drag them over the finish line. And I just mentioned that Mitch Bolinski needs to go. So if you're looking for candidates, Scott, I have 3 words for you. I'm your Huckleberry. Anyway, in closing, I'd just like to say, as I said, that the governor, the president, our senators, I don't care who you are, you will take my ability to protect my Victoria and my family from my cold, dead hands.